Okay. Okay. Look. I know it's been a while. I'm not even gonna get into it. It's been a while. I'm doing things, man. Like, life is getting tough for the moment. But spread love, not war is coming soon. Wow, my knuckles have swollen up. Alright, can you see that? You see that? Look, wait. Alright. Where it is. Now, this is why my knuckles are swollen up, yeah? Everyone does that. Oh. Alright, cool. Basically, it's a Sunday night. This is 9:30, yeah? I'm just there checking online, checking what's happening and what isn't happening. And then, I go onto this, I check on, I don't know, Jump Off or something like that. And, I see something about, hip hop versus Google debate or whatever it is, a hip hop on trial debate, yeah, saying whether does hip hop enhance the society. Now, obviously, I'm thinking, yeah, cool, it's a normal debate. Why not? Let me just watch it, innit? Before I watch the Jump Off reply one, I want to see the original, yeah, because I'm just a fair person like that. Let me just see what they're actually highlighting, what they're talking about. So I watch it, and like just from the intro, I was pissed off. I'm thinking, what the hell? The lady comes in the intro, yeah, we're here, we're actually going to discuss whether hip-hop does actually enhance society. First we're going to talk about the politics of it, what it actually does to society. Then we're going to talk about the essence or something like that, or how it sounds. I'm even thinking, come on, first of all, Google, come on, are you really going to be debating this? Now, I haven't watched the end of it, fair enough, but for me, it's just pointless. Like, I don't like it. I really find it hard. The reason why my knuckles, wait, can you see it again? The reason why my knuckles are like this, yeah? Ooh, can you see that? Yeah, the reason why my knuckles are like this because I punched the wall. I was just pissed off. Now, as a musician myself, yeah, I find it very annoying here when anybody has something to say about hip hop. To be honest, it's not really the point. I get the understanding of freedom of speech, but is it really that big a deal where we're gonna isolate hip hop itself? Hip hop, just one genre that can have such an impact on people like this. How does that make sense to anybody? Let's really break it down now. How does that make sense? You guys are really going to talk about hip-hop music and how it affects society and it doesn't enhance society. Are you crazy? First of all, if you want to even talk about hip-hop alone, let's talk about music in general. Like, people don't get it. Let's weigh it up. Like, back in the days, in 1950s, there was wars going on. People were way more violent those times. There was way more drugs. There was way more violence, sadistic, crazy stuff going on. So what? All of a sudden, there's music, we got internet, everything fluctuates. I understand now. I ain't the biggest fan of the way hip hop is right now. Let's be very, very honest. The way I'm moving, certain rappers, I'm just not feeling them. I don't like what they continuously talk about. But at the same time, it's all about politics. Life is about politics. I know at the end of the day, a lot of these people are just trying to feed their families. And we all know sex, violence, and drugs, they sell. Those are things that sell. If you really want to talk about a hip-hop song, break it down like this. If you was to make a movie, what would you really do? Yeah? And all the people thinking now, some people say, yeah, I'll write a comedy, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. Now, when you're writing that, whatever you're doing, what are you most likely going to put in it? You're going to put sex in it, you're going to put violence in it, and you're going to maybe put some drugs in it, most likely. And why? You're not going to say, oh, yeah, because that's what it needs in the movie. No, because that's what sells. At the end of the day, when we're all walking on the street and we saw someone on the street who happens to be beheaded or something like that, or you saw his eyes popping out or whatever, why are you going to look at it? If you wasn't a part of the society you're in and you really felt like, oh, I'm really high and mighty about violence, you wouldn't stop and really look at that person. It's nothing to you. But you would, because that's what excites our mind as a human being. Rappers talking about whatever they're talking about the real stuff that's going on. This the weirdest thing. I don't see anyone criticizing no rock artists when they talk about society, when they talk about politicians, then talking about the Queen and all. I don't see no one saying anything about them or what. But you want to talk about hip hop. Why? Because hip hop's got guns, glamour, and violence, and girls with big backs and that. So what? So flipping what? At the end of the day, these are things that happen anyways. Without hip-hop, it would still go on. Without hip-hop, there'll be crime. Without hip-hop, there'll be everything. And without hip-hop, a lot of young people will still be out on the streets, still robbing your purses, still doing them bad things. So leave hip-hop alone, man. Damn, is it that big a deal? Freaking hell, it's like, to me, and for anybody who thinking, oh man, that's why is this guy going in the road? Because it's important to me. I feel like, why are they all trying to take something that we got? This is the only thing that we got. When you look at a lot of young, and you know what, let's isolate this now. Listen, no offense to anybody that is of our races, but I'm talking about young black boys right now, yeah? At the end of the day, yeah, we all know, anytime I meet a black guy that's young, yeah, we can talk about anything, girls, this, that, but then when for some reason, there's always a connection on the music level, because that's what we have. That's all that we got in society, to be really, really honest. Now, for people thinking that's a bad thing, fair enough, but it's like, it's not really, we got more than that, yeah? I don't mean like, oh, in our mental, obviously we're smarter than that. People are doctors and lawyers and scientists and whatever, but what I mean is, this is what we have to the world. To the world, that's what a lot of young black people are. Either there's some sort of sportsman or there's some sort of musician. And even if they are, it doesn't mean that they're a musician who talks about cracks and freaking girls. There's other musicians who don't say anything about that. People using hip-hop for to fight wars in Palestine and that. Hip-hop don't enhance society. Hip-hop changed society for the better. Hip-hop opened your eyes to a lot of you people who never knew about the ends, who've never ever been to Peckham. It's like you tell someone, yeah, I'm from Peckham. Oh yeah, I'm from Brixton. What's all that about? Well, have you ever been to Brixton? Yeah, you're not gonna get shot if you walk through Brixton. You walk through Brixton, go and get your KFC, and you can live. Do you know what I'm saying? What's all? Please, man. You take away hip hop, yeah. Obviously, now I haven't even watched the end of it, so I don't really know what the end result is. But I'm just saying, let me just say this to the world: if you ever take away hip hop, yeah, or let's say whatever reason, some politicians, it will never ever die, because you just can't kill something like that. But if you ever took away hip hop from the world, yeah, the world would be a lie. Hip hop is like one of the only genres that tells you the truth and tells you the raw reality of it. It doesn't matter if it don't sound pretty. That's the raw reality of it. And anyways, that's what I got to say. And I don't really do much of these kind of outrageous blog things, but it really, really got to me, man. I don't like this. Don't ever come and attack hip hop. Hip hop ain't the reason that people are going to prison. Hip hop is not the reason that there's guns in the country. Hip hop is not the reason that there's cocaine on the streets. It's the reason why I'm talking to you. It's the reason why I have that passion to be freaking staying up all night, listening to cassettes, trying to learn how to play chords, trying to learn how to rhyme words, using alliteration, trying to get my rhyming pattern sick, trying to use my flow, trying to understand delivery. Why? I got to focus. When I finish my work, I can go out and play, battle people, spit lyrics, hang with my friends, do things. What? Hip hop's negative. You must be crazy. Anyways, Scarz, Scarz. I promise to everyone, music is coming soon. Spread Love Not War is actually finished. It's done and dusted. We're all just trying to get the mastering now. And literally just stay tuned, man. Because when I hit out, I'm going to hit out with a bang, man. I'm going to speak on things like this. This is what everyone's been waiting for. And yeah, man. Peace.